right now.
I don't see you. I hear you. I don't see you.
No, you won't see me.
Oh no! Why? I want to see you.
Well, you could see me a different way. So hold on a second. But
Doesn't matter.
I don't want to ruin my picture.
No, no, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Do your stuff.
As long as we can hear one another,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everything is working well. So I just want to check with.
Okay, you gotta hurry up. It's getting freaking cold. My this fingers get free. Yeah.
It's YouTube just doing a funny thing. Normally doesn't, but now it's going back on.
Those things has to happen every time.
Yeah. Oh, so you got Zoom on your camera on that phone?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is the Frank Stronach day 17 of the sexual allegations against Frank Stronach, 93-year-old founder of Magna International. And I believe some of these allegations from the people date back to the 1990s. Do you remember if that's correct there, Bogart?
Well, even further from, I believe his first claim is from 76, something like that.
Okay, back to the 70s. Okay,
Yeah.
so when is court just ended? When's it reconvening for the next date here down on University Avenue? You froze on me, but that's okay. Maybe there we go. You're back on.
Why, are you on?
Yeah, no, you froze for a minute, and it's YouTube's just reconnecting as well. Okay, cool.
So they got basically ran out of ammunition, so they desperately need the time. Otherwise, this would be finished like in tomorrow, and after tomorrow, it would be just wrapped up. But anyway, so the they extended to March 38th.
Okay, so today was the last day for this session, and reconvening on March the 30th.
Yeah, it wasn't the last day. It was just happened. You know, like they need more time. Anyway, so what do you want to know?
Hey, what are you going to do? So what was the scoop today? What happened? Yesterday you had constables that did the investigation on trial, well, on the stand. What happened today?
So yesterday was actually the guy first responded on a complaint, but it was, I believe it was the regional police, whatever. It's in Oakville. So he was there at the first, response. But it's happened, he was just a rookie. And then he got his notes mixed up and everything. That was yesterday. I mean, total fiasco. But today, there was this 3 guys. I got mixed up. Like, they're like pumping up out of the woodwork. So this team of the investigation team from Toronto Police. So they were here to testify today, and then it's very interesting. We spoke to earlier. So the first guy was saying something, and then the third guy was actually, it's a contradict the first guy. This is how this can be. I told you before in the break. So when they asked the first guy, why did you check the car? Because it's interesting, those people, they claim that Stronach put him in the car and buckled him up and drive them to his place. And then they claim the car was a 2-seater sports car, Porsche, you know? And then he never owned a sports car, like a European, because he was the manufacturer of the car parts for mainly and only for the American cars.
For North American builders of cars.
Yeah, he was loyal. He always drove the American car, but actually he always had Cadillac. Even now, I see they pick him up from the SUV Cadillac, right?
Okay.
So he was loyal in that. So and then it's like, did you check the that he ever did you check that that card exists? Well, no. So you just take the words from them, like there's a portion, that's it. Well, yeah. So did you ever go to the? But this is specific. Did you ever go to the motor vehicle and to check for the car that he owns the car? No. But the second officer, he says yes.
What, he actually, the second up?
Well, I kind of they have the same rules. 7 years old, they keep the record, and then, ay. So, did you check or you didn't? Well, kind of. Kind of.
Well, what is kind of? You're on court giving testimony.
Yeah, kind of.
And this guy's a police constable, one of the guys that was investigating on behalf of one of the complainants, right?
Yeah. It's very sensitive, sensitive job. You have to verify like everything to the small details, but well, it's not that important, I just trust them on their words, they just claim this stuff. But what was the very, very interesting? Okay, that's how it works. You have a first claim or first interview, but then after, then you have another interview about this claimant, and then there is another statement. But the thing is, when this first lady was making the claim, and then after somehow, so she ended up into the newspaper. So then this other guys, they just call in they kind of jump in a wagon. So what I was saying, those interviews, actually, I calling them, it's not the interviews, they were just audition. And these guys, they were just a prep for a big, sick, like a twisted joke, like for all this trial. So it wasn't, it was like meetings or statements or interviews. It basically was audition,
So basically what you're trying to say is it wasn't very thorough, the investigation.
No.
On behalf of the witnesses for the Crown that were...
They were telling them, like, how it's the court's legal system works, and then you're going to be asked the questions, and, and we have to really prep them that it's going to be unpleasantry, and it's not going to be comfortable, so we have to prep them. So what unpleasantly and comfortable is, like, to answer the basically baiting him, prep him. Oh, he understand everything. He answered the same question, asking him this defense lawyer. He can understand. He said, I don't understand. And then there was like, when the Crown asks you the same question, you understand. Now you don't understand the same question I asking you.
Well, this is the judge stated that.
No, that's what was in a cross examination.
Oh,
like,
the lawyer, the defense lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So basically, there is not much substance in the whole thing. Not much of the substance. That's the thing.
You mean that the supporting facts for the claimants against Frank Stronach seems pretty weak overall?
What's happening?
Okay, so what you're basically saying is that the we see okay there. Now, the Crown Attorney's Office and their supporting facts to support the claims. Yeah, can you hear me?
Not that loud.
Yeah, it seems to be a connection issue at Resume. The video's okay, it's just the audio sputtering in and out. So we do have video.
That's my problem now. Okay, wait a second. Maybe I Ay, ay, ay.
So there's your notes. We've seen your notes for a second. Okay, hold on, folks.
One second.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and yeah, I can see your hand.
Ay, ay, ay.
And I can see
Anyway.
the building across the street there.
Okay, where we were at what?
Oh, so you got a nice little stand for your notes. So
Yeah.
basically, where we were at, the overall predicate for the factual argument on behalf of the Crown Attorney's Office seems a little weak based on your observations today, and going back to the 12th.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, Rick, it's a soft to say.
Yeah.
That is like what I saying. There is no substance. That's the thing. It's a scary, you know.
Okay.
Scary. I gotta move so we can talk.
Well,
Anyway.
don't forget you've got a 93-year-old like Frank Stronach's not a young guy anymore. He's 93 years of age,
Yeah.
and
But he's sharp. He's
yeah,
sharp.
you were
He's
saying.
He's very good.
And him and I did actually a presentation, a business award presentation live on CTV back in, I think it was about 1997 down at the Royal York Hotel.
Yeah.
And that's when I first met him, you know, where we actually were together and shook hands.
Yeah.
Well, scales of justice is like a false narrative at times, because you're going to find a lot of innocent people get criminally incarcerated, and a lot of criminals that should be criminally incarcerated get free. It's just understanding the system and playing the system. Plus, it's not very forgiving, just the way we have the criminal system set up, whereas a lot of actually innocent people end up being incarcerated. It's really sad.
The system, as a system, is okay, but it's not okay because the theory, you know, on the paper, and reality, you know, in a real life is just like
Two different things.
2 or 3 or 5 or 10 different things. It's unbelievable.
Okay, so that green fence on your left, that should be Osgood Hall. They doing renovations there or something?
Yeah, they do huge renovation.
Do you know that property all down there used to be, during World War I, that's where the all the military put all their equipment.
Oh, yeah?
Right where 361 University and Osgood Hall is.
Yeah.
So 361 University, and that's why it's called Armory Avenue on the north side, because that actually was a real military armory in the First World War.
Yeah.
And defense minister then was a guy by the name of Sir John Hughes, Sir Sam Hughes, because I knew his grandson also called Sam Hughes as well.
Holy moly, look at this.
Yeah.
Huge. So this is
Looks like
University.
they're adding on to it there. Because you're going south towards Queen Street, right?
Yeah, right here. I'm right here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, so that's Osgood Hall on the left, so they're building onto that by the looks of things.
Yeah. It's a major reno.
Yeah. And it looks like there's building something new on the northwest corner there as well. Or in the center, in the boulevard in the center. They're doing something. And that's the Opera House there on the right. Oh yeah, this northwest corner, they're really building this up.
Yeah, look. Huge. Don't know what they're doing, but they're doing
Are they
huge stuff.
are they adding court space or something maybe?
I don't know. No idea.
Because that's interesting.
Yeah, you'll see.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've lived down there. Like that
So-
one tall building ahead of you, that's new since I've been down there.
This is new for me too, this one. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna hang a little bit more, but I'm gonna go in the subway.
freeze in a second. But let's wrap it up. Okay, you're on the move now. So let's wrap it up, and we'll get together again the next time the courts
Yeah.
get together.
Okay, Michael.
So this is Michael J., the Whig Tory, and this is a roving reporter, Bogart 011, bidding everybody an adieu, saying good day, love and peace to everybody, and we'll all talk to you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.
Okay, so see you in the next episode, Michael.